This is Mickey Sunshine Creates, and I'm Mickey. I've got an unboxing for you here. This one's going to be a little difficult because I really do not have that much table space. What you see is what you get. And this is a freaking big one. This one is 95 by 65 centimeters. It's huge. It's another big one. I don't know why I do this to myself. I really don't. But I saw this. This came up when DAC was bringing, they had just got a shipment of restocks. And I have wanted this one. So I went over there. I had no intention to buy. I was on a no-buy. I had no intention to buy. I swear I didn't buy it. My fingers did what they wanted to do. I did not. I didn't buy it. I swear I didn't. It just happened. This is Diamond Art Club. As you can tell by the square here, it's just going to be a square drill on the back of the box. Ooh, it's holographic stars. See those? I can see them. Hopefully the light's not going to, have too bad a reflection. But it is what it is. On the back, they have. Let's make it so you can read it. How it works. In other words, 6 steps to actually making the painting. Some companies have 9 steps. Gives you the contents, so you know what's inside. Of course, the warnings and everything else. And yeah, and do what makes you sparkle. Okay, let's open this. Let's open this. Not gonna be easy. Oh. Okay. That's a good girl. Alright, toolkit. And, it's in there tight. Wish they make their boxes a little bit bigger. Because they can roll it tight to get in, but I don't know how I'm going to do it to get them out again. Branded bag to keep it watertight. Let's take a look at the toolkit first. You can see this. It's a simple toolkit. It's a sharp tweezers, very sharp. Please be careful. Don't leave it around children. And be careful yourself. You will cut yourself. How do I know this? I've done it. A bunch of baggies. I don't use these kind of baggies. I have others, but I don't use baggies a lot anyway, except for storage. Or I will be. I'm not now. It comes with a clear tray, which has the grooves, and then when you pour the things in, the drills in, you shake it a little bit to get them all face up the way you need them. Yes, diamond painting's fairly simple. Okay, this is why I don't use these. They're all over the place. They don't slide. They slide too much. What else do we have? We have 2 beautiful little heart-shaped pieces of wax. Looks like a 3 or 4 paper. 4-placer. Got a 4-placer. Those are always good. I use my 4-placer a lot. I keep it on the opposite side of my single placer because I'm always doing, single and 4. So, squishy and a diamond painting pen. Very simple. You have everything here that you could possibly need to complete your painting. You don't need to buy extra. You don't need fancy tools. You don't need a fancy pen or tray. You might want a larger tray. But you don't have to spend a lot of money on anything extra. You don't need a cover minder if you grill your painting out with washi tape. I'm going to put up a tutorial. See, told you, tongue and head don't work. Yeah, I'm going to put up a tutorial on how I do that, which is, and I was taught by somebody else. But let's take a look at what we have here. I mean, what picture could it possibly be? Dum, dum, dum. Okay, plastic's coming off. Oh. All right, now let's get the drills out first. Okay, plastic's coming out of... See, I'm never going to be able to get this back in the box. I mean it. I'm never going to be able to get it back in the box. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But we have to try. Now, because it's... sorry about that. Didn't mean you just see my mess. What's going on here? I hope that's okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to knock you around. Because it is... board glue. And this is a very nice canvas. It's very soft. Usually with this, you don't have to... You can just lay it out. And it's straight. But as you can see, this is the height. This is the height. And this is the width. Alright, we've got cherry trees. This is called Sakura Festival. And it's by Yume Art. This is beautiful. But it's big. I'm only going to be able to work on it sideways. Really. Because it's just too big. Let's take a look at the middle. Which... That's a beautiful tree. There's a lot of confetti. But there is some color blocking in here. I don't know why people complain about confetti so much when they see this. It's not... Actually, there's not that as much confetti as I thought. There seems to be more color blocking than confetti. That's nice. And there's a cat. I love the black cat. Isn't that cute? So I imagine this could be a street, a fantasy street in Sakura, Japan. And look how beautiful. There's the... Isn't that the train they have? One of the outdoor one of the trains that runs, looks like it's running across the bridge. Well, that is a Bayswater there. Something. And look at this. It's just, it's gorgeous. This is really pretty. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where the... Oh, there it is. Now, what they give you, which is nice... Oh, where's my little... I'm missing a little... They usually give you a little... Is it still in here? No. They usually give you a little picture. A small one that you can put on the box. So you know what it is that you're working on. Like I said, this is Sakura. Sorry. Sakura Festival. Isn't it? Oh, it's beautiful. A little on the dark side, but it's beautiful. As soon as I saw it, I had to have it. I mean, I had to. There's 45 colors. And... 4 ABs. Yeah. Is it 4 ABs? I think there's 4 ABs. right, these do not come in baggies, so you're going to have to find some sort of storage or baggie system that you want to use and cut and pour your bags of drills. I use Harbor Freight storage containers. I find them easiest. There's 28 little containers in a box. It's 24. So it's a 25 piece because you have the big box and then 24 little pieces. And this is 45. So 2 boxes should be enough for this. And I'm very happy about it. Oh, let's take a look. It also comes with instructions. I still want to know where my little painting is. Alright. Give me a second here, and I'm going to bring us down so I can take a look at the drills. And we can see what we got. Okay, I'm going to try and show these so there's as little reflection from the lights as possible. It's hard to read. There you go. This is 602. Another 602. 334. Okay, I'm reading it through the camera just as you are. Another 334. What's those? 352. 742. Now I'm going to try and, I know this is silly, it sounds silly, but I'm going to try and put these back exactly the way I took them. I'm taking them out. I'm taking them out from the middle. This is a long frickin' train. Okay, I'll do it. It's not fair. I don't know how to do these. I really don't. Okay. We have, why did I turn off the light here? Can you see it any better? With just the overhead on? No, but you can't see the color. Alright, I'll live with the glare. 327, which is a beautiful brown. 890. Nice hunter green. 322. Another 322. 310, which is black. 601. Another 601. 823, which is a, what is that? I think it's a dark purple. Very, very, very dark purple. You can't see it. Another 823. It's dark. Oh, a third 823. Oh, wow. Dark purple. 519. Very pretty blue. 3607. Sorry. I'm getting out of focus. I'm trying to keep it right, but you know how it is. 3607, another one. 947. 606. That's a red. That's almost as bright as 666. 803, beautiful dark blue. Not an 80, but a dark blue. 2 803s. And an 820, which is a little brighter blue. God, I wish you could see this. This is more frustrating for me than it is for you, because I don't know how to handle this. I really don't. I don't know how to put these together. I don't know how to put this back the way it was. Oh, this is not fun. I'm telling you. This is definitely not fun. Oh, let's do this. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, and Yeah, there was no center here. I did that wrong. Oh well, what the heck. I should have started from the inside. Oh, I did. Never mind. Let's go with the next one, which is another long one. There's got to be a better way to do this. There's got to be. There has to be. 3608, pretty pink. 894, a nice salmon. Very pretty pink salmon. 355, nice brown. I like that. 3705, a darker salmon color. 895, really nice green. That's a nice dark green. Oh, forest green. 904, getting into the grass. 128, this is a very, I think it's a little too pink to be a ballet pink. But this is an AB. 128. Anything below, I think it's 139, I think. No, anything below 136 is an AB. So we've got this beautiful pink AB. Can you see the purple, the Aurora Borealis? AB stands for Aurora Borealis. Pardon my mouth. It, like the Northern Lights, it has an iridescent coating on top that makes everything shine a little bit brighter, you know, and it makes the drills next to it twinkle a little bit more because it's reflecting light right back onto them. So you've got double the twinkle. 136, another AB. Oh yeah, I love it. Look at that. Blue. 351. This is not an AB. This is a pretty color though. This is a nice orange. 132. This is an AB. This is a tangerine. It makes me want to bite into a tangerine right now. But look at that iridescent coating on there. See the way that super shines? I mean, the drills regularly shine because they're cut very well. 838. 124. Here we go with another AB. With a DAC, like I said, anything below 136 is an AB. Otherwise, they use the standard DMC color code. So 124 is a pink. I like that. 321, another beautiful red. 413. 3811. 3811. Nice. It's a dusty blue. Dusty blue green. 3772. No, chocolate. 740. A very bright orange. It doesn't do it. The camera does not do it justice. 743. A very bright yellow. Again, the camera doesn't do it justice. 832. Yeah, that's about right. And 3371. What color is that? That's looks to be a dark brown. Yeah, that's a dark brown. Hey, I'm trying. All right, we'll put these away in a little bit. And is this our last one? Yeah, this is our last one. It starts over here. 498. It's a nice, it's a dark gray, dark red. Very pretty. 550. My favorite purple. I wish you could see it's a much brighter. How can I describe it? It's a delicious purple, and I'm miffed that my camera does not show the colors correctly. Also miffed that I'm getting glare. There's two of those. 3 of those. Yeah, purple in this. Nice. 718. Very nice. Almost a dark magenta. 2 of those. 939, which we know is midnight blue. It goes very well with 310. The 2 of them together. You can't tell the difference when you're putting them down, but once they're down and you're looking at it, you can see that there's it just brings the nighttime alive. 939, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 939s. Yeah, there's a lot of dark. This is a dark painting. 312, which is very pretty blue, another blue. 600, another deep magenta, I would say. There's 2 of those. 814. I'd call this a purple brown. Is the only way I can describe it. I'm trying to angle it so you can see it better. No, I can't. It doesn't work. 956. See, the light colors show up fine. This is very close to what it is. It's a little darker. 915, which is, oh my, a beautiful cranberry color. This is really nice. And that's it for the drills. And these are square. And if I look at them, I'm going to look at a few of them. I don't see any, what I call nubbies, which are little pieces of acrylic or resin sticking out on the sides. I don't see any divots, which is where there's a dimple or a divot in the back. Not that it matters unless it's a complete concave. Divots don't matter because think of it like a suction cup. They kind of, hold it a little bit better. Yeah, these are nice. These are very nice drills. But then DAC usually has nice drills. I'm working on a DAC right now. I don't know when I'm going to be doing this one. I have no idea. It is a destination I would love to go to, but I'm not sure I will be going to it anytime soon. I've got a number of others that I'm also dying to. You know, as soon as you get a painting, you want to work on it. Hang on, I will be right back. And let's take a look at this right side up now instead of sideways. I also did a little bit of research, and Sakura is not the place. Sakura is the cherry blossoms. So it's a cherry blossom festival. Oh, yeah. I love cherry blossoms. They're just so pretty, aren't they? And they don't last very long. Now I can have them all year long if I ever get to this. Okay, let's take a look at where some of the ABs might be. We have one. Number 1 is the symbol, and it's the light pink. So a little bit here, and no, this is 2 is the light pink. 1 is a little bit darker. This 1 and 2 is here. 1 is here. A little bit of 1 here, here, here. Some 1 and 2s right here. Oh, let's see, any on this side? 1. There's 2 1s right there, and a little bit here, and 2s over here. Nice, and of course there have to be some up here. Now there are a couple of 1s up here. Here, you know, the ABs are used to accent, to show light sources. So it's easy to figure out where they're going to go. I never used to be able to do that, though. And here. I may bling this up a little more. well, that's what we call it, blinging up. I do have my own AB drills, square, that I purchased from diamondpaintingdrills.com. There's a link down below. And yeah, she's got good prices and beautiful drills. You know, they really are. Another source is dpwithsparklers.com. She was the first one to offer diamond in AB drills and crystals, and she calls them sparklers, and they're beautiful. Really. And here's a line of 2s over here and 1s here. Yeah, this is nice. All right, let's see. What's 3? 3 is a yellow. Is that the yellow or orange or whatever that color was? I don't remember. Here's 3 right here. There's a little bit up here. Where else do we have 3? Oh, I just knocked something over. But that's me. A little bit of 3 here. Yeah, some 3 right here. If you can see that. The orangey, the lighter places is 3. But like I said, it's to highlight and to give depth. Help give depth. 3's over here. And here, spotted in here. There are none on top, because those are all pinks and everything. And the last color is blue, number 4. That's going to be a little harder to find, because there are different color blues here, and this is not a light blue. This is like a medium blue. With that devil is the blue, number 4. Come on, you can find it, Michelle. You can find it, Nikki. I can't find it. No. Where's the number 4? It has to be here somewhere. Oh, wow. All the way up here is the number 4. In here is the number 4. Yeah, there's not a lot. A little bit down here and spotted around. On this side, there's a little bit over here. Finally found the right color. Yeah, there's some spotted in, let me show you, in this. Oh, come on, straighten out. In here, there's some 4s there. 4. See, once you find the first one, it's pretty easy to find the others. Any down here? Yeah, there's a few for accent. They try to spread the ABs evenly. I may do more. I may, like I said, I may add a few more. I'm not sure, because this looks to be fairly well accented. You don't want to overdo it. If you overdo it, you put too much too many ABs in, but then I might have some crystals that I'll exchange for the ABs. If I can find matching colors, why not? Mix them up. Crystal and AB. I also wanted to, I totally forgot when I was showing you this. This is a sticker. So you can take this and put it in a notebook or your logbook, and start date, end date, and you know exactly what it is you've done. These are individual. These are pre-cut. And they're individual, so you can just take them, separate them. Let me show you. You can take them and separate them right there, and put them on your storage, or baggies, whatever you're using, and that makes it easier for you to find. How you pack them up. How you do these is entirely up to you. Some people keep them in the straight number order, which is also the same, the straight DMC order from 124 all the way up, to 3811 in numerical order. Some people, such as me, I take the symbols and I start with the numbers, then go into the alphabet, and then go into the other symbols, and I do those in numeral order, so I know it's easy to put back, 40 in front of 43, if I need to. Yeah, that's just my way. If you look at some of my kitting up videos, yeah, that's where I have them. In fact, now let me give you a kitting up video I did for the current event that's going on, and it's called Ticket to Ride, Destination Paris. I am doing Notre Dame, also from Diamond Art Club, Notre Dame Night, excuse me, and it's wonderful. You can find information on it in the description below, which is right around here, down here. If you're in the mobile apps, there's a little arrow that points down. You click and it expands it. If you're on the internet, if you go down a little bit, you'll see something that says Show More. Click on the Show More, and it'll give you the whole description that I've written in there, which gives a number of links that might help you. I think, that link to the kitting up is going to be up there, and it's coming in white. I forgot what they call it again. Cards. I hope you enjoy this, and yeah, just have a good time. In the meantime, please be nice. It doesn't hurt, and treat other people as you would have them treat you, so that you do the right thing. Hopefully they'll do the right thing. Also, be safe. Do what you have to do to keep your family safe. Wear your mask, wash your hands, don't touch your face, stay 6 feet away, disinfect your counters and knobs, doorknobs. Just do what you have to do. And please, be good, stay healthy, and until the next time, arrivederci.